This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cincinnati Bengals. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Cincinnati. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, tomato. Done.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
13, Luke. Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 5. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
So often we think 3rd down, pass. But in this case, they keep the ball on the ground, kind of flip the script a little bit, keep defenses guessing throughout the game, and it leads to a big pickup.
They'll run the toss with Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Second and a yard.
These are 24.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, blue, strike, punt.
Right to the air goes Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Okay, right. Slide blue. Set, punt. Red, 38, ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young moving to his right. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Ready, break.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 50, green. Blaster, 6. Red, yellow, steel, black, black ultra.
From the gun, it's Young. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Green Jack, 5, 97. Here we go, set. 10 black, claws red. 6, mega. Drill green. Cut.
They'll go. Young. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Fury, yellow. Let's go. Spike, 133, yellow. Black shot, blue striker. Ready.
Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Here we go. Trouble, 30, black 40. Smash, red. Needle, blaster, 6, ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
By Tyreek Stevenson.
Rail, yellow. Ready. 60, steel, black ultra. Set.
To throw is Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Rip, 23. John, it's Silver.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Gun. Hey, Jupiter.
A gain of 7. First down.
Now give to Gibbs, running right. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
25-yard line.
Ready. Set, hut. Strikers, 33, yellow, 52 blasters. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. Going to be fielded back at the 5. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
Hey, Lion! Son!
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Up the sideline, past the 30. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Panthers 21, Bengals 3.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, break. 22 needle. Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Smash, red, slice, blue. Blue, striker. Set.
Young to throw on first down. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And the Bengals
Red,
first down.
cycle.
First and 10
Set,
at
ready.
the 44-yard
Blaster,
line.
52 blue. Green jack, drill green. Needle blue. Ready.
Young to throw on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. White, yellow, 22. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Young. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. 52 blaster. Hi.
Here's a design run. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd
cycle.
and 6.
Set, cut.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be marked short of that first down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time. 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is hard. Johnston. Touchdown, Bengals. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Bengals get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hey, lion. Circles, hot. Hey, kill.
They hand it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll air it out down the middle. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
This time they stay on the ground. Gibbs with a first down and more. 20, 15, and he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Carolina. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book to see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6.
Bengals 10. Cameron Dicker to kick
They didn't
off.
leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Only good for saving face, senior cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the climb metric. Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of the secret.
Green Jack. Down. Beetle. 10 black. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Chase Young, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Cameron Dicker.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Their own 43-yard line.
Ready, break. White, white. Let's go. 6, blue, 32. Blaster, 6. Steel, black. Slide, blue. Hut.
On 1st down is Young. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Black 40. Green Jack. Red cycle.
Now Young. This one complete right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Beetle blue. Here we go, set. 52 blue, rail, yellow. Smash, red. Black ultra. Ready?
Now Young. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
33, yellow. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Field, black. Set, hut. Blaster, 6. Set, hut.
To throw is Young. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis. Oh, big hole left side. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
Ready. Blue striker. Down. Slice blue. Yellow. 22.
Back to throw. Young. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Claws red. Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Black shot. Set.
Here's Young. To throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. His 4th on the year.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
6. Mega. Black ultra. Green jet. White. White.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Okay, right? Watch out now. Red, cycle. Red, 38. Smash, red. Set, go.
On 2nd down, Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Field, black. Fury, yellow. ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Blaster, 6. Set. 10 black. 43 right, blue stripe. Clawed red. Black shot. Hut, hut.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Rim, 23.
On first down, Lawrence. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Same
At
break.
the Bengals' 24-yard line.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First down grab, the first of the game for Adams.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop, and then
he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
you just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
43-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Slide blue. Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
Just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4.
Down. Yellow, 43. Ready, ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Fight, 97. Black ultra. Steel, black.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Smash, red. Hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
White, black, ready.
Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
White. Hut.
We'll go with the draw play here on 2nd down. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Bengals 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he winds up dancing and spinning out of the tackle. Winds up getting 8 yards on that one. Good run.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, I'm good. Silver.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Rip, 23, 30 left. Hey, Soko, hot. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Panthers. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, we're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set, hut, red, cycle. Red, 30, black, shot. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. Hut.
Back to the air, it's Young. He's going to take a shot down the field, and that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding it.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Right open.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They
24.
go play action for Lawrence. Forced to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Set, ready. Smash, 45, white. Set, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. White, white. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Now a timeout for Carolina That's going to be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Claws raised. Ready.
To throw, Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
7-yard line.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Go. Hey, Denver.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to lose yardage here. Take him down back at the 8.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 8.
Large snap on 2nd down. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Let's go. 45. White. Needle blue. Spike. White. Slice blue. Hut.
On first down is Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here's Young to throw. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. He's inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now, faking the give. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Denzel.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.